is George. Remember me? I was once the demon of Kristen's dreams. Now, how about I'm yours? There's a saying that a little knowledge is a dangerous thing. Do you want to know what's coming this season on Evil? Are you absolutely sure?
We're going to be parents.
In 38 days, a child will be born.
They will sing hymns in your honor, the mother of the living Antichrist.
That level of crazy?
It's biblical, so yes.
We've already hunted werewolves and demons. Are we now hunting witches?
Okie dokie.
What happens if the Antichrist is baptized?
Who's the Antichrist?
Timothy, 3-month-old baby.
Let's just give him an exorcism.
There's just so much more. No need to be afraid. This season, you'll have me right there with you. In your dreams. Promise. See you again soon.
And welcome everybody to Evil Season 4, guys. It has officially started. It dropped last night on Paramount Plus. First episode, How to Split an Atom. And oh my god, guys, I'm not even gonna lie. This episode is pretty good. It was jam-packed. I'm excited. I'm super excited about the season now. I mean, I was already excited, but I really did enjoy this episode. I mean, if they keep the pace with everything they were kind of giving us, I think they're going to close this out pretty good. I mean, we know now it's confirmed, right? 38 days to
38
Babylon.
days. 38 days.
Maybe a black hole portal. Who knows, Data?
I know they're fucked. And what sucks is that the shit's in fucking New York. Why does there gotta be a fucking Hadron Collider and the fuck it? Like, seriously, can't like. I gotta go.
New York.
I gotta go. I gotta move. I gotta go. Gotta get out of New York.
Oh my gosh.
I'm gonna be sucked into a black hole. Gotta go.
Oh man. And I mean, it's like, I think just the tone that they showed Kristen in this whole episode, like, because she kind of always had that sort of like creepy, like dazed look, almost really happy but not there.
Yep.
It's like, as we've gone, like that is super amplified. Like it's like that's her or you get spaz Kristen.
Yeah,
like,
and I love her cackling laugh.
Oh my gosh, she's like completely going to the dark side or something, man, because this blank look she gives in this episode almost all the way through, except for when like she's like just pissed off.
Pretty much.
It's so creepy. And like they said, they're really heightening that this season. Because you kind of subtly notice it, but yeah, it's super in your face. But yeah, I'm so excited.
So am I. Like, I kept checking last night. Like, okay, 12 o'clock, it's not up yet. 12:15, it's not up yet. 12:30, it's not up yet. I was like, what the fuck? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? And then finally, it like popped up, and I was like, okay, yay, let's go. It's official. It's here.
Know. And I was so happy too because we were trying to figure out which episodes we're going with, you know, the trailer and stuff. And I was so excited because I was like, oh, it's got to be the Atom one with the particle accelerator or whatever. I was like, yes, the science. We get a new book.
I know. Did you see the pop-up book?
Yes.
The pop-up book of science.
God. Yes. So, they are really blurring the lines of science and religion on this season. I think we're getting, because the book is science.
I know.
So guys, this is gonna be good. I got some screenshots and stuff we're gonna pull up in a minute, but let's say hey you guys in the chat. And I do see Nikki. What is up, honey? Glad you are hanging out with us in the hot tub.
Hello.
Awesome. So good morning to you, Hunt, and everybody else out there watching. And again, we're gonna do another stream, I want to say on Monday night, possibly Tuesday night, definitely before the next episode airs. And we're going to get on a schedule of doing a morning stream for Evil on Thursdays and then a night stream Fridays. We're going to change the Fever Hour to a little Evil Hour. So we're going to get into it. and see what we
Yes.
got on these screenshots. I'm going to get ready to pull them up. But yeah, let's see. We got Andy. He's basically a sleeper agent. We got some weird, I don't even know how did they call it? It was like the golden beam because they're using particular like particles
Yep.
that are accelerated faster than like these other generators have had. So we get possible black holes. Maybe
Possibly.
a
Little
chain
bit.
reaction of black holes to create a massive black hole.
Little bit.
Oh, and
Best.
we get a creepy centipede. I don't know what that was, Dana.
I don't know
That
what
was
the fuck
creepy.
that was either. I have no fucking idea. But I'm sorry. You got a hole that opened up in the middle of your fucking shit. You got people telling you that they think it's the devil. But sure, let's go. Let's go mess with it some more. Let's go. Let's go play with particles some more.
Well, how is it that David's always the one that gets sent by himself? Somehow he's by himself looking at these demons or whatever creepy
I,
things is going
I
on.
have
Like
no idea. I have no
they
idea.
always like somebody's always sent off by themselves. Like, hey, y'all ain't learned yet. Don't go by yourself. That's not good. You're gonna find something you don't want to find.
Right? That's what happens. That's what happens when you mess with shit. They haven't learned their lesson.
And no worries if you have not seen it yet. There's still time. They just started, and trust me, it is very creepy. You definitely want to be into some creepy kind of horror things because some of the monsters and stuff they go through is just it really is terrifying. Even just on like a personal level, like for parents and stuff like that. A lot of the subjects they cover really make you not want to be a parent sometimes.
I love that when she went to Leland, like, you dumb motherfucker. You're gonna have
Mm-hmm.
diapers and she's like, I just can't wait. I can't wait.
Aw. And it is sending you happy birthday,
Oh,
love.
thank you, Ando. Yes. Yes.
Yes, your
It's
birthday is Saturday, right?
tomorrow.
Tomorrow. Okay, so it is Friday. Ha, Razi, I was right.
Yep. It's my official birthday's tomorrow, but we're gonna start the celebration tonight.
Yes.
And we're gonna
Yes,
celebrate
Raz.
tonight, tomorrow, and then Saturday with our official D&D launch, Scarlet. I'm so excited.
I know. I am too. I just feel I feel better about myself as a friend because I honestly thought I confused your birthday, but I'm glad
Oh,
I got it on the
stop
right day
it. You
because we're
got
doing
it.
so much this week, and I was like, wait, was it Saturday or Friday? Because yeah, we're cutting the cake tomorrow night, right?
Yep,
Cutting the cake.
my mother is forcing us to cut my birthday cake on stream. She wants to embarrass me. So
And we're gonna watch
we'll
a
be having some
movie.
cake
And guys,
tomorrow.
I think in honor of Dana, I picked one that I think she's gonna like, and I know I haven't seen.
Okay.
And we're gonna go with the Ring You.
Oh, I likes. It has been a very long time since I've seen that. So yeah, like God, so long since I've seen that. Oh yay, Scarlett, I'm excited.
Yes, so in honor of Dana's birthday, and I knew this was one of her picks when we were going through the 90s. We're gonna go ahead and choose that one, and then we'll get back to doing more 90s and 80s like movie watch parties once Evil settles back down after this season. So we are
Yes.
gonna do that one Friday and tomorrow night, and I believe I have it set for 6:30 my time, 7:30 Eastern, but I will definitely double check that and post it up for you guys so make sure you all can join us for that. And tonight we're going on your
Yes.
channel.
It's gonna be so
So
weird.
I got to get your link in the chat as well. And what
Yep.
time again?
We're going on 9:30 tonight, my time, PM Eastern.
And she's got some giveaway stuff.
Yes.
We'll hang out with some friends. I'm gonna try to go after we get done here. I still gotta go up to the gas station get drinks. I'm getting a
I know.
little
I got my bottle of strawberry vodka and my fruit punch just waiting for me for tonight.
I'm gonna get them little vibe drinks or whatever I had on New Year's. I was okay. Those was okay. I was alright with those.
Yep, and we're gonna have a bunch of fun little special guests that are gonna come on,
Mm-hmm.
and so we're gonna have a blast.
Yeah, guys,
So
sorry, we have so much going on this week. I just want to make sure I remember to let you guys all know what we got going on. I'm trying to get your link real quick, and I'm gonna put that in the chat. This is Dana's channel, guys. That way you can join us for all the festivities this weekend.
yes, yes, gonna be a birthday extravaganza.
Oh yeah. And yes, it kind of does this, definitely screws with your mind, this show. It's got a bit of gore, just kind of a bit of like mind fucking like the whole way through because you're not sure what's gonna happen.
Yep. And I've also made the decision that if anybody asks, I'm turning 21 again. So
Oh yes, so yes,
I'm reversing.
she's
I'm
21,
reversing.
everybody.
I'm gonna start all over, and just in case anybody wants to know, I'm only 21 today. Tomorrow.
And yes, Dana's mom is the nicest and funnest person around. She is
Yes.
absolutely smart, guys. Always, and she's got good taste too. Let me tell you, she likes shows we like. She's into them.
Yes.
She's a great mom.
My mom's a great lady, and
She can
you
cook
guys
too,
will
guys.
see her tomorrow. Oh yeah. My mom can cook, and she's just great. She's a trip. My mom's a trip.
She is. She's awesome. So we will get to cut the cake with her tomorrow night. I can't wait, Dana.
Yes. I know
But
it's so weird. Like I feel like we've been waiting for evil
I
for
know.
like ever, and like we have
Now it's
just been.
here.
It's here, and I'm just like, ah, I'm
And I
so
love they
excited.
literally picked up right where they left off.
I'm glad they did that. I'm glad they did that. It didn't give us some kind of like weird time jump
Hmm.
or how shows sometimes like
I
to do.
know they did it like it was literally right where we left off. Like the trailer picks up right as this episode starts, the beginning of the trailer, and this is right where we left in season 3. It really is like cool to make because we're getting this moment with Kristen and her mom, and even with Leland thrown in there. That is just like because her mom is literally like she's in tears, although I don't believe them.
No.
But she realizes like, oh God, Kristen, she
Like,
knows like she's
what
not
did she think?
stupid.
What did she fucking think Kristen was gonna do? Like, I'm sorry, she's lucky Kristen didn't walk up to her and punch her in the face. And I know that's like your mom and stuff, and you still have to have some kind of level of, but this shit that Cheryl did to her is
Hmm.
awful.
And
Awful.
she's like almost trying to spin it like she's trying to help Kristen.
Yo, I had to get a job. I had to take the job. I needed the money when you said, like, doesn't fucking matter. Doesn't
And
fucking
like
matter.
this right here, the fact that that Cheryl let Leland stop her while her daughter, like she's like trying to reach out to her daughter, and then she lets Leland just like stop her and hey, let me go talk to her.
Yep.
Like, why? Like, I get it. I guess she's worried about losing her job, but obviously your daughter don't matter as much as whatever this power thing you got going on matters.
Pretty much. You could make $20 nowadays going to flip burgers at friggin' McDonald's. You could have been fine. You didn't need to go take this job with friggin' Leland and all this other shit. So shame on you, Cheryl. Shame, 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 shame. We need Jeremy Shane Bell. I'd be playing
I
it
know
right
you
now.
get triggered with Cheryl, man, because she look. Some people characters in the show will trigger you, so there are trigger warnings. We apologize.
Yes.
He triggers me sometimes, Leland, but he also makes me laugh. I get all kinds of emotions with Leland. Because this scene here was also, he's literally like from moment to moment in this episode was so good. Because he's talking to her here like almost like he's still in the office around the office people. And then he flips it and is like on her other shoulder, like, now you'll be the mother of the Antichrist. They'll sing hymns in your honor. And like really almost like he's trying to get under her skin, but like it doesn't work. Cause see, like just the face, he goes from this kind of like, oh, I'm kind of here, and then he gets like super like serious looking and mean, and she's just like not having it.
Yep, and I think he was hoping to provoke a different reaction. So he was almost kind of like stunned in a way, like she wasn't
Yep.
giving
She flipped
him
it.
really what he wanted in that moment.
She flipped it on him and was like, oh, you know what? You did this to yourself. You gave yourself the worst punishment and torture ever.
Yep.
Gave yourself a baby. Good luck. And that beautiful apartment you got, Leland. What? Really?
4 a.m. feedings, diaper genies. I was dying.
Uh-huh. It's like, what was it? She said, I got the clip too, I think. I'm gonna play it in a minute. Where it's like, the part they never tell you about the Omen is the infancy, because that's the true horror. Like, oh god, no. And then Leland's just like, there's his face as she walks off. He's just like, what? No. Like, did you ever think about the terrible twos?
But the only thing I didn't understand is why it triggered her to go home and start throwing all that stuff away and be like, we're not going to church anymore. And like, I didn't understand what triggered that.
Like, I think she doesn't believe in God anymore. Like, she kind of had hope from that last season, but seeing that literally, it's almost like, yeah, she's literally about to have the Antichrist. Either A, it's so unreal that she's like, it's all bullshit, or she's like truly broken and doesn't want to have anything to do with God anymore. Because it's even down to the dream catchers. I mean, it's like anything that gave, almost like she's telling her kids that we're not going to play into any fairy tales anymore, any wishes on stars, dreams. We're going to, like, even she took the rosary, she took everything that was kind of hopeful or dream worthy and was like, no, we're going to go straight to science. This is how it works. Don't believe that things are going to just be magically fixed, or things are just magically going to happen. No, you know how things work. Figure it out. Make it work. That was kind of how I took it.
Gotcha. I was just like, I don't know, that threw me off a little bit, because I was just like, what provoked this form of reaction? But now that you say it like that, okay, it makes sense. But again, it was my first run through of the episode, so gotta watch it a couple more times to really absorb it all.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, guys, and like I said, this episode just aired last night at like just after midnight or so.
Oh, thank you, Henry.
Yes, welcome, Henry. And yes, happy birthday again, Dana. All week, all month. We're celebrating, guys.
My mom always said that my birthday was a long monthly affair, so it's okay.
Not stopping that now.
Nope.
Keep that tradition, Dana.
Yep.
Yeah, no sense of faith whatsoever allowed. Yeah, because even on the last season, we ended with her eldest daughter, wanting to start to kind of look into the nuns and becoming a nun. And she was totally like, she's almost like feeling like it's, because she from the start wasn't of faith, because she was broken of faith. She came from a Catholic home, lost her faith, went to science, so to speak. And then through this, she's been kind of questioning whether is God real, is he not real, all the stuff they've kind of seen leading up to this. And then to find out like what everything the church knew about her kids. Like, I mean, even if it's not just a slight to God, just the slight to say, like, I don't want to be a part of this world anymore. I don't like this anymore. It's literally affecting my children. It's affecting my marriage. It's affecting everything. And it's not just God, it's the devil. It's the whole, everything about that. It's almost like she's trying to push it away. She's trying to debunk it to make it not real. Because to make it real that her egg was taken and impregnated into another woman, and Leland was the father of that child, now being told the Antichrist, it's a total like closed off, shuttered back to what she feels safe with, which is the absolution of science, or what she feels to be proven through science.
Well, I loved what she was like, Ben, after every time we do one of these things, you show me something like this. When he showed her like the proof, when he was like, oh, look at the ghost. Woo, ghost, woo. She was like, Ben, you show me this every time. Every time.
And she throws it all away. Mama comes up trying to tell her, oh, don't worry, I don't know what Leland told you. I had to have the job.
Oh, sorry, woe is me.
And I love this moment. Kristen on the steps. Almost that calm, sort of no emotion, just, Mom, I'm done. Peace. Bye.
Yep.
Not welcome here.
Yep. Stay away from the girls. Stay away from me. Have fun, lady. Have fun.
In this moment, too, we get, again, the Hell Pass sort of like bridge back there and the train sound right in this moment. So it was almost like this, like, I don't know, it's just something about how they kind of show these things and with the sounds and stuff that you hear that really gives you that extra kind of like atmosphere and stuff. Because to me, it was like a power. She's showing her mom how much her mom has fallen and how much she feels like she's on top of this situation. But ever still lingering is that, you know, the evil behind them. It's still presence is still there. And then, yeah, this moment, look, they had he was making a perfectly beautiful dinner, a perfect salad, and she just totally, like, takes advantage of him right here and there in the kitchen. Like, throws the salad. It's a disgrace. How dare you?
I would have been like,
food.
I just finished cutting all that shit up. What are we going to do now? What are we going to do now?
The kids was on their way home. Like, at least take it to the bedroom, girl. Come on,
right?
Man.
Right? Did you have to ruin the salad?
I know. This is where y'all eat. Bad hygiene. Bad mama.
Now we got
legend,
ass
Andy.
all over the cutting board.
I love it. The man, the myth, the legend. It's on his apron.
Oh, I didn't even notice that.
Oh, she does, man. She kind of just takes control. Throws the knife. Takes it out of his head. Like, after she done grabbed him down there and jumped.
That was a good throw.
Knife.
That was a good throw.
Look, she touched that food is ruined. They ain't no saving that food. I'm so mad at her. Like,
and this whole moment, Scarlett, all we care about is the destruction of that salad.
Look, I'm hungry. I didn't eat yet this morning. That was good.
Fuck everything else. You destroyed a perfectly good meal.
It was bad. See, because they did. She like totally just like whoosh, threw it.
There are starving children throughout the world.
They end up in the living room, I think.
I don't know. I was waiting for the porno music to start to play.
I know. Yeah, that's right, Vicky. Yes, because we know how expensive produce is. It's heartbreaking. Did you see that was some nice looking produce? Now, it really is fake, and they could have made it look good, but it appeared to be very nice. And that was
wasteful.
The tomatoes getting expensive.
Everything's getting expensive. A head of lettuce is like $3. Wait, you kidding me?
Breaking my heart here, people just throwing food on the floor like that.
Cucumbers are like $1 a piece now.
Disgraceful. It's tragedy.
Yes.
Salad.
Can't even go to a restaurant and get a salad for less than $15 nowadays.
Oh my goodness. That is actually it's heartbreaking.
It really is.
This was kind of interesting. He's remembering our angel telling him 38 days to woe, or 38 days to Babylon, woe to Babylon. So we will find out that 38 has more meaning than just one. We got all kinds of connections with that in this episode. Who knows what else is going to pop out in 38 days?
Yes, I have a feeling we're going to hear that 38 days in a couple of things. Everything's probably going to be like have that kind of callback.
Mm-hmm.
The show loves to do little callbacks like that.
Yeah, the great city of New York. It might be coming down.
I gotta get out of here, Scarlett. I gotta go.
You got 38 days, Dana. No,
right, I have 38 days to get my ass out of here before the Antichrist comes and makes New York even more fucked up. That's some crazy shit. And I'm too close to New York City. So anything that happens in New York City is going to fucking happen to me. So I got to get out of here.
Mm-hmm. He is looking up Revelations. I mean, we was talking about some really, really bad. These pictures is creepy too. I don't even know, man. What is this? Is this the stuff that comes out that hole, Dana?
Possibly.
What is it?
Like a hellmouth. We don't know what's going to be coming up out of that hole. And did you notice when like David was first, like when he first opened up, like took off the tarp and like what did you hear? It sounded like people screaming.
Yeah.
It almost sounded like the sound of fucking hell. Yeah.
Yep. That or it was like, you know, one of those pockets because they was really far down. And whether it's legit hell or they actually found a sinkhole that leads to like a lava pit or some sort of like gas.
I'm gonna say that wasn't a sinkhole because it was too perfectly round. Did you see how like
I'm trying to get both sides. Round? I'm pretty sure it was evil, but we got to make sure we cover all the bases. We got to Scooby-Doo the shit out of this.
I don't know if a sinkhole's gonna be that neat and tidy when it forms.
It has some cracks in it. I like this though because I can't read properly because I'm pretty sure it's Latin or something like that. But the
De
is it De
nativitas
Nativitas Hostis.
Leos.
I don't say the last word. Data, don't say you never say the last word.
Something with you,
End up invoking something.
right? Don't read the Book of the Dead. Don't read the Book of the Dead.
Just don't read every word. You don't finish it. So I'm
Something
assuming
you.
it's like the ultimate hostile nativity scene of the devil.
Basically saying that baby's bad. That baby bad. That baby
I didn't
bad.
look up yet. I haven't gone yet to see what it means. But
And
yeah,
I love the little devil horns on the little baby.
I
Like
know.
it's like
Look, and it shows like a devil. I'm wondering if the Abby's gonna deliver her little friendly Abby demon.
that would be pretty interesting.
And like the
For a
one behind
second,
is like the what's his name? The manager.
yep. And for a second there, when the demon was fucking with Ben, I thought we was gonna get our Georgie. For a second, I thought we was gonna get our Georgie back.
Mm-hmm. Look at that tail. It's got a tail, and that's what made me think of Abby.
Yeah. And that other one standing behind the lady almost kind of reminds me of George.
Does it? I get the manager vibe because of the horns.
I don't know. I'm just feeling like it would be the scenario with like George
it's got,
and Abby.
Like wings. It got wings on it too. I didn't even notice the wings at first.
Yeah, who knows? Who knows?
I know. So yeah, guys, we are still gonna totally go over this some more and see and let us know what you guys think about all this stuff. Do you think it could be Abby, George, manager demon? Who's delivering the baby?
I know.
Who's the midwife lady over here? Who's the other lady, like the priestess, or almost like a nun lady?
The midwife could kind of be a representation of Cheryl.
Mm-hmm. That's what I was thinking too. Is she gonna deliver the baby? Oh man.
And you gotta know that Leland took fucking your daughter's egg. Like I highly doubt she doesn't know that that's not fucking Kristen's egg. So you just keep like, I'm sorry, I'm gonna despise Cheryl this season.
Mm-hmm. Henry says, whatever children I have, I will do everything I can to give them the best world possible. Absolutely. And yeah, this show definitely makes you feel bad to have children.
But
look
now,
at that
Henry,
picture.
if you found out it was the Antichrist, what would you do? If you legit knew that your child was possibly
I would
little
still try.
Damien
I would
from the
still do everything
Omen,
I could, Data. You don't go just killing them off, okay?
throwing people down the staircase,
Look, we did this in D&D. Y'all don't just go killing off people if there's a chance
demon
to save
shit.
them.
I don't know.
So y'all said, Data, you on team kill off Scarlet too in the game? Because I'm a demon in our D&D game. I didn't choose to be who my daddy was.
No, I don't want to kill you off. I want you on my side.
Dang it, you're going to convince them to for real kill me, Dana.
You're more
there's a way to save
me alive.
the demon baby. You save the demon baby.
You're more useful to me alive.
They're going to take it to the church and they're going to give it a baptism and it's going to be okay.
Yes, and then I love how our new little priest is like, I don't believe in any of this stuff.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
David was thrown off. He was like, what?
I love this guy. He is so funny.
I don't believe
Not
in demons and
he was funny
this and that. I was dying. I was dying.
Wasn't that him?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, I was dying laughing. He was like, I don't believe in this shit. It was all like, even Kristen and Ben were like, what?
Mm-hmm.
Huh? What do you mean you don't believe? Isn't that kind of your job?
I know, right?
Aren't you supposed to believe in this stuff?
What is up, Mystic? Welcome. Good morning.
Hi, sweetheart.
Hope you are having a great day. Good morning. Let's see what else we got. Yeah, he does. He looks pretty much the same as he did in The Princess Bride.
Yep, and he like hands them the fucking little book, like, okay, read it.
You're like, I
This
don't
is,
understand and follow any of this. But I
what
love
do you
this.
do?
Love this because when we went through the trailer, we talked about that one scene where we see them at the, like the dance or whatever, the little stage lingerie dance thing. They have the same sort of faces, I swear. Ben's is gonna, I guess, have this look of like he's kind of here, kind of not here, almost spaced out.
Yes.
Kristen's got this creepy look on her face almost all episode. And we see it through the trailer too for other episodes. And then of course David's got this like legit look of concern. Like he's really like something ain't right.
Well, can you imagine being plagued with those kind of visions?
Mm-hmm.
Like just visions of destruction and the world ending. That's got to be taxing, especially when you're in David's position and he thinks like he's got to kind of stop all this. Literally, the weight of the world is on his shoulders.
Mm-hmm. And yes, he's got an answer for you, Henry Mustana. I may be a strict Catholic, but if that situation happened, I try everything I could to try and change that child. If they cannot be convinced, then I'd keep them away. I feel the same way. I would hope I could make them change the fate, or that there's always a way. Like, yeah, it could go bad, but there's always a way to try to make it right.
Yep. Well, it's like that Hitler situation. Would you go back in time if you saw baby Hitler in the crib?
No,
What would you
because I
do?
think there was things that could have possibly done.
Could
Things
you
could have been
could you
different.
nurture him down a
Well,
different
he didn't
path?
have exactly a good life to begin with.
No, but
I
it's
think
that
his daddy
same
was
theory.
crazy,
Like,
and like
you,
his daddy didn't. I
can you
think his daddy
change
hurt him
them
too a little
from
bit. Not that that
infancy?
excuses what he did.
No, no, no. I'm just
But
using it as an example. Like, it's just that thought of in the time travel movies when the people go back. Like, do you kill what became evil, or do you try to nurture it down a different path?
I would
No.
try to nurture it down a different path. It would have to be one of them situations where, I mean, I would have to know without a shadow of a doubt that, because even the baby, I don't believe the baby's born evil just because
I don't either.
it's Leland and her egg. I don't believe it's inherently evil. So I do think the baby could be saved.
I do too. Like, I honestly think that it's always nature versus nurture, and nurture has a lot to do with how people are raised and what values are instilled in them. Like, everybody has a chance. It's
Mm-hmm.
just, I'm trying to think of how to word it. Like, it's just what you do with that chance.
Uh-huh.
You know what I mean? So I'm wondering if they're gonna go down the path of trying to change the Antichrist and turn it into something good, or do you think in the end that they're actually going to have to stop this baby in some darker way?
I'm hoping they change the fate of the supposed fate of the child, because I don't think, I mean, even, I don't know. I don't think that now, if they can't change it, he could go. I mean, if he stays with Leland, of course he's gonna grow up, and it's not gonna. I don't think it's gonna be this like. I don't think it's gonna go down the way like they're kind of almost making it out like 38 days, bam, apocalypse kind of thing. No, I think it's like 38 days, the baby's gonna be born, and it's like the chain reaction set for
Yes.
the end.
The baby's the first domino.
Almost like when they were doing it in Supernatural, they had to bust open so many sigils before the devil could actually come. And then it was like, it still wasn't quite apocalypse. It was just like the release. And then you still had to go through and him fully get his vessel and everything else.
Well, yeah, think about it. Even if you go down the supernatural route with Jack, like, it was because the Winchesters instilled something different within him. He didn't go down the path of darkness. He ended up having feelings and being a family with them. And in the end, I think that turned Jack and Supernatural into what he was. So it's definitely, if you like, everybody has the chance to be good. It's like, it's just such a weird situation.
Oh yeah. And yeah, this show, Nikki says, sounds like it's well written and keeps you guessing. Absolutely, it
Yes.
does. And that's why I love these shows like Evil and From and Lost and stuff like that, because they really do. They kind of make you think, is it this? And they use a lot. Honestly, even this episode, we get a lot of the same kind of, I don't want to say references, but like logic. They bring, I mean, because we already know about Occam's razor. They're going to bring up Schroeder's cat in this episode. So we get a lot of these same sort of themes, I guess is what I'm saying, where they're giving you both the science and the mysticism. And almost as a viewer, you're trying to figure out how much of it is this and how much of it is that, what's going to develop from that, how are they going to actually, show these things. And I'm not going to lie, this episode was really good. They did not disappoint. Yes, it was a long wait, but so far it has been worth it.
Yes.
Because we get this collider. And it is underground. How far down? They said it later when we get
I
to
think
it.
a mile. I think it's a mile underground. Or 2 miles. One of those things, because when she was pointing to the elevator ride, she said whether it was 1 or 2 miles underground.
Mm-hmm. And so they are fixing this basically this I don't want to call it a corporation, but this group, what were they called again? Grow Research Facility. They have not yet launched their accelerator or their collider. They are kind of like getting it ready, and they have, guess what? It launches in 38 days.
38 days. Dave was all stunned when the priest said, Dave was like, what'd you say? When? 38 days from now.
Mm-hmm.
And then Kristen's like, and in 38 days, I'm going to have a son. Boom.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the
Happy
poor
birthday.
cat. Why did anyone give Schroeder the damn cat? I don't know. Is it dead? Is it alive? We don't know. It's both.
What's in the box? What's in the box?
So they get a case, and they're coming to him because they're trying to get ready to kind of basically launch this thing and get ready to actually use it, not just test it. But they've been getting some bad publicity, so to speak. There was a video made and put on the internet that they are claiming is just a hoax, that some of the people there created it as a funny joke, because I guess they think when you're in the field, I guess some people make jokes about how you kind of create basically like a portal or opening or a black hole. And so they were trying to, I guess they thought it would be cute and funny, and so they created this video of like a satanic worship at the collider, and them literally like sacrificing someone there, but they don't really show any blood or anything. So they immediately are basically like, well, it's fake. It's just a fake little video. And so they go there to investigate the heavy collider. And
Yes.
I'm watching out for the name of this company and stuff, because at GRF, we already have our Daffodil DF.
And we have the fertility clinic. What was it? RSM?
Mm-hmm. So I'm wondering if this is another organization, group, corporation, whatever, that is linked to Daffodil.
Yeah.
Because we know that they're one of those kind of corporations that is like into everything: real estate, pharmaceuticals, probably into agriculture, stocks, everything. They're just one of those.
Yeah, they had the Bitcoin type of thing.
Mm-hmm.
So they dabble in a lot.
One, like certain other corporation.
Yes.
B. I'm not going to say their full name right now, but they know
the manager dabbles.
He dabbles in a lot of things. So they go here, and these little badges that they have on have this little green dot, and it's supposed to let them know that they are safe from radiation levels. If it turns red, they are no longer safe. They are within the bad radiation levels. They need to quickly get out of there and make sure they're okay.
Yes.
And here it is. This is the Grow Research Facility, and it shows the above ground, and they were in the elevator that is dropping them all the way down here where the hydro conjunction is, and they got all these different little things that tell you about it. I haven't even fully looked at
I'm
this
sorry. I got so Raccoon City vibes with this.
yet. Yeah, I know, right?
Like, I was like, they're going down into the fucking hive. The fucking Red Queen is going to be there. Like, you people are all going to die. Don't let the zombies out. And they're going to let the zombies out. Like, I got so Raccoon City vibes with this shit.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's like, why? Like, I get it. You need to experiment in science to discover new things. But I still am a, like, believer that certain things just shouldn't be messed with.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what they're doing in, like, CERN and all this stuff. Like, I'm just, it to me, it's very scary because there is the unexpected of it. We don't know what could happen. And I just feel like certain things, like, you shouldn't try to play God. Like, you shouldn't play God in certain situations. So stuff like this actually makes me very nervous with this whole collider type stuff.
And see, and I'm slightly on the Ben side with it. Like, I love it, but I do believe with science you should always have extreme caution.
That's what I mean. Like, you just gotta, like, it's just very scary, that unknown. But I know in the world of science, you have the unknown and you have to experiment to get to the known. Like, I get that, but it's still just this very scary concept.
Oh yeah, and you know, definitely with this guy here, this is like I think the main scientist dude here, and of course that lady, that's right here. We'll get a better glimpse of her. She's like his assistant, and I get totally mad science vibes, like total like red flags from this dude. The fact that look at everything that's red again, right, Dana? All the red.
And I don't trust him.
No,
I don't trust that scientist guy.
He, from the get-go, the way he's kind of listening in, because he's back here watching the three of them while she's kind of going over stuff. And he's almost acting like he's just another worker back here. Because honestly, at first, he was just kind of back there in the background. I didn't think nothing of him until Ben starts talking. And he's like, oh, you know about, quantum and particle acceleration and all this kind of stuff. And he's like, oh, of course, yeah, I know about that stuff. And then he's like, oh, well, you're the guy I have to talk to. Almost like he immediately goes to Ben in order to try to convince Ben that everything's fine. I'm gonna show you everything we got going on here and explain it. Everything's fine. Don't worry about what's under the curtain back there.
Yep. But yeah, I get so villain scientist from him. This scientist
threw me off, Dana. And at first it threw me off, and I think it's just the way it reflects from the light on the laminate or the on the badge, the name badge or whatever, that little thing, but it was like gray. And it's like, well, maybe that's just the reflection because it goes from like gray to green.
Oh yeah, it kind of does. I didn't notice that.
Like I said, there is a glare on it, so it's possible that it changed it to like a gray color. But that shit tripped me out when I saw that, and I was taking the screenshots.
Huh.
Because see, like mostly, like first I was like, okay, well it's just the glare because his has got he's really got the glare on it. But then David's is the one that tripped me out because like David's, it's not that much of a different shot. I thought that the lighting would be that different, but it still could be. But I don't know what that means either. It mean nothing. And I'm just crazy and I'm looking at stuff when I make these screenshots, Dana. But yeah, so does it mean anything? Is it a light reflection? I do not know. But see, this one, it was very much so made me think there was something up with that. But his definitely has the glare on it, so it could just be a light refraction kind of thing messing with the color. But on the elevator, David sees something behind Kristen. Somebody put a little demon, little head dude on there. So they keep saying people are trying to sabotage it because their accelerator is supposed to be faster than the one in like Switzerland. They're using a different kind of particle, like a gold proton or something, or gold particle or something. I'm gonna have to write that down because I didn't quite catch it when I watched through it this morning. but it's supposed to be extra special. Basically, the way they were making it out is like, so people are trying to basically sabotage it so they can't start it up. And the church brought this to them too as well, because they're concerned that they might actually open something, not so much a portal to hell, but something like a black hole or a chain of black holes that creates basically a massive black hole that sucks up the earth. But they're going through and they get to where the video was taken, which was on like the 13th section. And they're like, yeah, of course they did it here. Number 13. This was, them spinning this story. And everybody's, and at first I'm like, okay, it makes sense. They went to number 13, of course. But later we find out that's not where it really went down. They got some ground unsettling again, Dana. This was a little hole. And they convinced me. I'm thinking, okay, there's a little hole here. They made a video. They used, the fact that there probably was some, because they are like underground. So I was like, nah, they ain't nothing here. People playing around. We ain't gonna get nothing good. And they hear that sound, Dana.
That sound was fucking creepy as fuck. I would have, like,
did it remind you of that plumbing later too and stuff? Like these sounds, all kind of these weird grumbles and rumbles and growls. And then they get the power surge thing that takes out the power, like takes it down for a second. And here is our janitor guy. He is going to be our whistleblower. He thinks that there is something evil going on here. He is freaked out. And he leaves David a little note. Lets him know that they're lying. And if he wants to know the truth, come see him. And they do. And this video that he has, Dana, this creepy. Oh, this was creepy too. Look, like, so, all right, he's sitting down, like, kind of explaining to him what's going on at the facility. And his wife, like, they show a shot of his wife. That's his wife back here. And she looks like something out of The Ring, Dana.
She really does. That creeped me the fuck out when she was just standing there like that.
Oh my God. I was like, legit, I was like, did you like your wife get taken? Or like, what's going on here, bro? Your wife's creeping me out, man.
Yep. I felt the same thing. I was like, she's standing there all weird like and shit, just staring out at them. Even Kristen's like, is that your wife?
I know, right? Like, she was really creepy. What's up, Rosie? Good to see you, hon. Glad to see you hanging out. We are talking
What's
about
up, Rosie?
Hope you had a great birthday.
Yes. I hope you had a good birthday.
Yeah, so this video is of the actual hole that's formed, and it is a massive, like, hole. And this smoke is, like, coming out of it, and a shadowy type figure creature thing. Like, because this is one of them quick, like, little phone videos, so you can't quite completely see it, but if you watch the actual episode, you can see the movement of this shadow figure. It could have been that little creepy crawly that comes out later, Data. I don't know. I couldn't get good screenshots of that creepy crawler either because it was dark, so I'm gonna have to lighten them up and show them on like Monday nights on stream. But yeah, it was creepy.
It was, but I had a feeling that this was something different from that centipede-looking demon thing that we saw, because
it looked
that
almost
centipede
human-ish.
thing didn't have the claws to leave behind that claw mark.
What did it? Because it's got these little, like, I'll show you a picture when we get to it in a minute.
It's got like those little legs, but that looked like a legit, straight up, like.
So if it's not that, then I think it has to be the one that comes after Ben. We'll see that in a second. It's got claws too. But we'll get there. This was the app that that he immediately shows Kristen. It's like, look, there's a ghost. This is how he created it. That wasn't the smoke and the shadows, not real. And so Kristen's basically like, every time you see, we do this, show me this immediately after. So I know what to believe in.
Yeah, and I'm sorry. Like, looking at that video with Ben that he made with the ghost, that other video with the smoke looked nothing like this.
No.
Like,
But Ben, it's like you want to believe what you want to believe.
Yeah. But I would have been like, yeah, that does not look the same.
Love it. We get a big pop-up book of science. We get a little evil star in the middle of our atom. Oh, we're gonna get so much science. I'm happy. I love a good sci-fi. Look, he's got the little. He's working, and then the thing comes out and like chops him in half,
Hey,
and
how to
atom in
split an
half.
atom.
Split that scientist.
Yep.
And then see, it's what happens. You see, it's the mad scientist, and let's see what we got back here. We got some stuff. I've been looking at this stuff when I was taking screenshots. Trying to see if there was any hidden. Look, got an upside down cross. It's not a plus sign. It's upside down cross.
Huh.
Or it's a plus sign. Either way.
One or the other.
But
One or
see,
the
that's
other.
a plus sign. Look, see that plus sign? That plus sign. That plus. That look like a cross. Like an upside down cross. Like a crucifix.
Possibly.
I know, Dana. I'm stretching it. I see what I want to believe. No, I'm just kidding. But no, so I don't know what's going on with all this. They got some figures and numbers back there. He goes to tinkering with it, and this massive thing comes out of it. So, is this what we're getting out of the black hole too? Who knows? It's not really a black hole, but it's two things. We get a hole next to the collider, and then we get a possible black holes that are created by the collider. Two separate holes.
A lot of holes. A lot of holes.
A lot of eyeballs here too. And teeth.
Fucking eyeballs.
Teeth, man. Scary. Oh, did you peep this during the intro sequence? Oh, it tells you legit, skip the intro and you will be haunted.
Nope.
I saw that was funny.
I didn't even notice that. That's hilarious.
It could be where is that where the babies come from? Possibly. We do not know.
You never know.
And girls playing a little game of the
Dad
quiet
said
game.
we talk too much. I thought that was so great. Dad said we talk too much.
You gotta clean the room, and Kristen takes full advantage of this opportunity to let them know no more grandma, no more church, new rules, new day, more family time. And the kids are like, what? But they can't say anything because they want to clean the room. And and family time, it consists of reading outside and cleaning the house. And I love how she tells them, any objections, speak now or forever hold your peace. And they're just like, really, Mom? Really? It's not fair. I gotta use that. That was a good one. I like it. As a parent, might have to use that one. They were not happy.
No, you can tell just the look on their faces.
Mm-hmm. But poor Andy, he's our sleeper agent.
I know.
We thought there was going to be something they did to him, and it's pretty well confirmed in this episode. Poor Andy's under the spell of Leland. And the Feliz Navidad Chihuahua dog that he has in his little cupboard thing.
That was hilarious.
That was the trigger, like the phrase or whatever to activate. Yep. It was the song, the Feliz Navidad song. Oh, it's so funny. But yeah, he's working because he's no longer got the business. So he's at home now. He's kind of playing mom a little bit, cooking and doing stuff around the house. And asking Kristen if her and David are sleeping together. And he's, being a real lady of the house lately.
Right? Somebody's got to wear the panties.
I know. And he does. Leland calls Eve, and it's just like, it's basically, it's like it's time. He listens to the song, like, you know what to do, you know where to go. I'm like, oh my God, no! Oh my God, Kristen, they're going to kill you through Andy. Watch out. And we get more little priests and pastors. This one's from the Vatican. Oh, what was his name?
I don't remember.
Oh, I know, because he had one I couldn't say quite as well. I had to listen to it a few times. I will get the name for next stream.
You came straight from Italy, though.
He did. He had a fancy title and everything. I mean, it made me think of gourmet or something. I don't remember what he said. Did you get that same vibe? Like, you kind of heard gourmet out of it?
Yep.
And he was like, the fuck is he like the overseer of the food? I mean, is the Vatican that hungry over there? Y'all? But he is the one that actually is going to bring it up to Ben's attention, and that they are not so much concerned with the gates of hell. That's a fairy tale, so to speak. They're more concerned with the fact that this generator could possibly create a series of black holes. I think he said 6 of them.
Yes.
Now, there's 1 6. We got 3 3 is our other 6. 33 is where the opening is. B33.
Oh yeah.
1 more 3 and we got our 666. What day is the baby being born on? I'm calculating numbers.
I know. Gotta do math. We gotta math it up.
So,
Hey,
yeah.
Buddha.
What is up, Buddha? Glad to see you hanging with us, friend. But this is interesting. This is where this guy actually goes in and talks about the speed of the collider, the particular particles that this place is going to use. And Ben is like, yes, it's always possible that this can happen, but in a normal situation, it would evaporate or basically like dissolve before it was able to like do anything with the black hole. Like it would be created and like disappear almost simultaneously. But this priest is saying, but we're not dealing with normal circumstances. You're talking about it, you know, one of these is this generator is so fast that when these particles collide, and these are supposed to be like gold particles or something, use the term gold something, that they're basically going to be able to withstand and sustain a black hole, and not just 1, but 6 of them, basically chain linking together, creating a massive black hole. And this is like underground, so essentially like, I guess they're almost making it like it's the center of the earth, even though it's not, but just absorbing and sucking up the whole earth in the process. And Ben's like, no, this is hypothetical. Of course, it's a possibility. Anything's possible. That's all what science is about probability and possibilities and proving if they can even happen. So, but he's like, but, you know, this is so far sci-fi that this would probably never happen. And he's like, and so to see a priest who is that knowledgeable on the subject and taking it from faith, or taking away the supernatural and bringing it to the literal or the science, and almost almost using it against Ben, because Ben's all for trying to figure these things out and using science to create and explore and learn. And he's almost saying you got to be careful with that if you're playing with fire and you don't know what you're messing with.
Well, that is what science is. You literally are playing with fire when you play with science, but you need to do that to get that. Otherwise, how you have no discoveries without doing.
Mm-hmm.
So it's again that catch-22 that yes, something bad could come out of it, but if you don't do it, how do you discover anything?
And again, we don't know if this group is just a naive group of scientists who are truly trying to discover something, or because they're actually trying to use this for other means, or is this
or is it more sinister?
Or is this like the Leland, manager Daffodil kind of situation?
Yes.
Yes, it does. Honestly, yes, Nikki, the whole way through, I'm like, man, we creating a hellmouth in this bitch.
Yeah, where's Buffy? We need Buffy.
Right? Legit. That's what I was.
Somebody go get Buffy.
I was thinking that the whole time.
Somebody go get Buffy.
But this right here, here's our little mad scientist, his little assistant, and the way they talk, or she talks around him, and how she sometimes even has to look at him when she's explaining something, like she's making sure she's saying what she's supposed to be saying.
I peeped that too. Like she was almost making sure that what she was saying was, like he approved it, so to speak.
Mm-hmm. And see, and he was like very frustrated and annoyed when David's like, we want to go look at B33, and like, why? Well, we heard some rumors of that area. We just want to go check it out. There's nothing there. What's worried about?
Right? Like, don't if it's all good, what's the problem?
Mm-hmm.
What's the problem if you got nothing to hide?
Mm-hmm.
You got nothing to hide, right? Guy was just like, whatever, fine.
Mm-hmm.
Fine.
He's like, all right, y'all. He's like, David, you go by yourself basically to go check out the hole, and we'll go with Ben and what was your name again, honey? Oh, Kristen. And we'll go and show you the the accelerator or whatever, the collider.
Yep.
I'm like, yeah, dude, you is so giving bad vibes.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
he was so condescending when he was like, "Oh, I'm sorry. What's your name?" She's like, "Kristen."
Mm-hmm. And here we go. Poor Andy. He's back on the slab. And they got him back under the spell, and they're gonna give him this serum again. There it is, back there. Cheryl's got it. And
Feeding him their crazy juju
yeah.
juice.
And not Kristen. Cheryl's under the impression they're trying to get Cheryl back into the house. That's what this is about, trying to get him to think that. And Leland's trying to get him to think that David and Kristen are having extramarital affairs.
I think if Leland sends him anywhere, it's going to be to kill David.
Mm-hmm. Maybe that's why. I don't know, because we do see him later with the needle in the hand in the trailer for season 4. Andy in that weird bathtub with the phone ringing. Maybe that's somebody here calling.
Mm-hmm.
And this was so funny because they're both trying to, like, he's under the brainwashing thing right now. And, like, basically whatever they kind of say, he absorbs or whatever and thinks. And they're both giving him, like, 2 different messages. And she's like, let's get Cheryl back in the house. Get Cheryl back in the house. And he's like, why is your wife, having sex with a priest? And I'm, like, dying laughing. And they're arguing, too, the whole time. And I'm like, oh, my God. Poor fucking Andy, man. He's like nothing this poor guy can do catch a break.
No, not at all.
And to see, but this made me go back to last season when he did come back and how he was talking to Kristen. And it was so much like, I was like, man, he's talking just like Leland. And it makes sense now because he's literally almost like giving him the things to think and say. So it is confirmed. They have brainwashed him. He's a sleeper agent. That's scary for that house.
Yes. Like, I wonder how deep it goes.
Mm-hmm.
Like, will he actually harm one of his daughters?
Will
like,
you ever snap out of it?
Yeah, like, it's one thing, Kristen, but, like, could this also...
Like, Leland gets pissed off enough or something, it goes crazy and decides to... Yeah.
Yup. But poor Andy.
I know. So Andy's up on the slab getting his meds by Dr. Leland and Nurse Cheryl. And David and them are checking this out. David gets with the assistant. They make it to B32 or the section B32 when his little mobile scooter thing kind of dies, which is weird. She's like, these are normally charged. Hers is still going. His is not. She's like, here, I give you the radio. Stay here. I'm going to go back and get you one. I'll be right back. Stay put. Don't go nowhere. What y'all think happened?
I think she knew that. I think this was all a setup to begin with.
So something about them too. I know, right? Like, they know. I just get a vibe that they know too, Dana, right?
That's so fucking screamed setup.
Mm-hmm. But here we have it, guys. This beautiful contraption here that Ben is just, he's just, oh my God, it's like porn to him.
Oh, Ben's like a kid in a candy shop with this thing. He is like,
he's just like so.
He's in his glory. He is just like, Ben is just like, this is like what I love.
Mm-hmm. Oh, look, he's so smug.
Then he gets shot in the face.
With a right here.
Dose of radiation.
Yeah, he's so smug. I don't like him. Get that smile off your face.
You know who he reminds me of? The church demon guy who was like the head of the demonic church.
I thought that we
saw.
Yeah.
Like not look.
Gave me those vibes when I saw the guys in the video. Before they said that they were like, I was like, oh my God, is this like satanic cult part of this? But then I remember like Leland like dicking on them.
Yes. No, meaning just that same type of personality.
Oh yeah, arrogance.
Yes, he just reminded me of that like the same kind of attitude type of thing.
Oh yeah. Definitely that arrogance, yeah. A little proud of himself there.
Yep.
He thinks he's so good that he found out how bad it really can be.
All into himself.
Mm-hmm. And I was looking around because I'm gonna get to that image in a minute. Because this is going back and forth. They're kind of going back and forth between David, and he gets this little radio. He starts to walk, and the radio goes all glitchy. And this is all happening while they're getting ready to step onto an inside of the collider. Yeah. I think Kristen had the right vibe when she was like, I don't want to go on this thing.
Yeah.
But Ben, ever the curious one, he is the curious cat. He jumps on and gets on. And while they're doing that, David's getting these weird sounds that are coming on the radio, like a woman literally crying and calling for help.
Who he thinks is Kristen. Because he's like, Kristen?
And this part is so creepy because look down here. I don't know if you can see it, Dana. A little platform that Kristen's on. We have a bunch of sigils that are writing something out. I have not had a chance to do the letters yet because we do have the letters.
I missed that.
We are dealing with something far evil than we think. We have a message here, guys. I'm going to try to decode it today and get it put up in the Discord and on Twitter and everywhere because we have a nice little message.
Bitch.
I don't know if BK's figured it out yet. I'm sure if he's seen it, he has probably already gone and lettered it up. If not, BK, here you go, my friend. I don't know if you can see it. I'm going to get a good screenshot of it, put it in the Discord. I'm ready to find out what this says, guys. Oh, my God, Dana. I don't know.
Oh, my God. I did not even fucking see that shit.
So I peeped that. And then she's over here checking this stuff out right before all hell literally kind of breaks loose. This sucker is supposed to have fail-safe so that it doesn't have a misfire, so to speak. She feels and hears this weird sound, and she can almost like you can feel the radiation beginning to like power up and just the kind of thing.
Yep.
And notice here, we're still green. We're still good. No radiation. She's still green. David is simultaneously, because he's hearing these sounds too, he's putting his hand up against it. He is at junction 33 or whatever, the little section 33. There is the massive sink hole. There, David's pulling this up. He's kind of checking it out, and the power starts to fail. And this is where the accelerator starts to go off. And David sees something. You can't even see it in these images. These are the ones I'm going to have to lighten up. There's a head right here. And this is like a centipede thing crawling out the hole. And this is the head of the chick on the video that was being sacrificed. And it is literally like got it in his mouth. Like the centipede's got it in its mouth. Like it's still chomping on it. This was from the trailer. And this is part of the episode where it's come out of the fucking hole. And it's got these little sharp, pointy, almost like stingers on each one of its arms. And David, rightfully so, hightails it the fuck out of there.
But hence why you see now, like, that doesn't look like the claw mark that was imprinted on the side of the hole. Because, like, it literally looked like a hand needed to make that claw. And the centipede-looking thing has thousands of those little, like, 20... whatever they are.
Like super, almost like stingers.
Yes.
It was creepy. And yes, Voodoo Cafe, she is in a hydro collider. Yes, this episode is how to split an atom. And yes, we are looking into black holes. They are possibly going to open the mouth to hell with this thing. And it is all sorts of fucked up here in this facility.
Fucked up is an understatement.
We got some writing down there we're going to have to figure out. There's this now that they have found in junction 33. 33 is 6. What was my other 6 I had? I just had the other 6. Now I done lost it.
I forget what the other 6 was too.
Dang it. I had it until I forgot it. But I'll go back and figure it out again later. But yeah, there's a lot going on in this episode, and I was trying to catch it all. And I think we're going to get some 666 references. We're getting some Interesting stuff coming out of this hole that I don't know what that thing centipede was all about. And then we get this where it powers up and they turn red. And it's indicating they are basically screwed. They get the red little dot that is supposed to show the radiation levels, that you are in danger zone. It fires off this gold beam, and the scientist and Kristen are able to kind of like duck down. Ben gets hit. And I don't have the pictures yet, but I do have the video I'm going to show in just a minute with some clips. And I'm going to break it down because when he gets hit in the face, Dana, it happens. It's a flash. It's a flash of about 6 images. And I kid you not, one of them looks like Khaleesi from Game of Thrones. I'm putting it out there. I swear to you, I'm going to show it to you in a minute.
Okay, I'm ready. I'm ready for it.
We're going to get there. After this, they're panicking. He's all like, oh, this never happens. You're fine. Everything's going to be fine. We're going to figure out what happened. You know, it's good. Don't worry. Like,
yeah, you're all good. You just got radiation to the face. No worries.
And you notice theirs are now, he was in there with them. His was red. It's now green because they're out of the facility where the collider was, or that part of it. His is green. Everybody else has gone back to green. Our boy here is still red. He was hit hard. He was hit with a massive dose. He is yet to come off of his radiation spill. He's still red. He's still danger. He's been hit, and he was not just hit with the imagery. We're going to find out what else he was hit with. So they are all back to green. Everybody else is safe. Poor Ben is still red. He is pretty much, he's kind of fucked at this point.
Poor Ben. Poor Ben.
Oh, God, it's so creepy.
Poor little Ben.
But David, we get to David kind of talking. He's almost doing confession with the sister, Andrea, telling her, you know, basically how he thinks he thinks that God is sending people to hell, and how can that be fair? And the sister says, God doesn't send you to hell, you send yourself to hell. And David's not so sure if that's the truth anymore. And he's really kind of breaking down. And the sister has about 3 house calls. The daughter comes in trying to get some guidance and want some answers and trying to figure out the whole nun thing. And the sister's like, without your mama, I can't do anything. We're going to call you an Uber and send you right back home. But David pops in. And so does Kurt. He's like, I did something bad.
Fucking Kurt.
It's his face here. Poor sister. She's just like, oh my God, really? Like, I have to deal with everybody's problem. Like, everybody was like coming to her. It was the night to go to Sister Andrea and, you know, let all of your woes onto her.
Pretty much. She's just like, what the fuck?
I know. It was so funny.
She's like, can't get a minute's peace around here.
And she's trying to hide the kid in the bathroom. Like, so they don't know she's there because she don't want to get her in trouble. But also, guess who shows up, guys? Andy's also there. He shows up and confronts our boy here, David. And it's just like, yo, you're sleeping with my wife. What's up? You're a priest, man. You're supposed to be a priest.
Fuck? Don't talk to me like I'm a 9-year-old.
And he's like, I know you do. I could tell. And as soon as he brought up the fact that he was like, I could tell by how you look, our little friendly succubus of David's comes back wrapped up in the netting of the mosquito net with her drink and her split tongue. She a little scandalous, y'all. And it's not real Kristen, it's demon Kristen. Because that would be very awkward. Andy's there, and demon Kristen and David.
Wouldn't that have been crazy if he saw Kristen there in that image?
That's just, oh my God. She's drinking her margaritas too.
Enjoying that shit.
I know she would. So what does David do? Yes. Kristen, your husband.
Yep. Let me tell you, you might want to go check your man, cause he thinks we're fucking.
Kristen's like, what? What? Freaks out. And she's out like she's pissed. Boy, she was pissed. Like, how dare Andy? He's been gone all this time. And I'm the only one bringing home money now, and he's going to accuse me of sleeping with you. even though she did kiss him. So technically, she did cheat.
Yeah. Still a little bit of a no-no there, Kristen.
But she's all kinds of fiery about this. Goes home, grabs her margarita, slams the fridge, knocks off the picture with her and Andy to the ground. She's just all kinds of mad. And the daughter comes home too. Like all this stuff is happening like simultaneously. So the daughter basically comes home about the same time that Kristen gets home after Kristen's done talking to David and the daughter's done talking to Sister Andrea. She's like, it's midnight. She's about ready to kill her husband. The daughter pops up and is just like, oh, hey, Mom, what are you doing up? And she's like, oh, what are you doing up? Oh, where you been? It's like midnight. Where the hell are you coming from?
Were you with your boyfriend? We're going to have to talk about birth control.
And she's like, you know what, Mom? Yeah, we're going to go with that as opposed to letting Mom know that I was at church. What? Oh my goodness.
Pretty much.
Oh my God. The roller coaster of this episode. Is she literally trying to hide the pamphlets in her, like, back under her jacket and stuff? Like, oh yeah, Mom, I didn't do anything.
Nothing
Oh
to
yeah,
see
I was
here.
with my...
Oh, got nothing. What are you talking about?
That was
There's
with my
nothing here.
boyfriend. Yeah, you're right. Yep, I'm
Yep.
grounded the next day.
Sorry, Ma, I was being a whore. Sorry.
I don't know. Like, Mom's
caught
more
me.
okay with that. Like, that's understandable. You're at that age. You want to be a nun? Get the hell out of my house. Get out of here.
Go back to being a whore.
Oh,
You were easier to deal with.
and she's like, looking, she picks the picture back up that knocks off the fridge of her and Andy and stuff. And she literally drinks her drink and spits it at him. I was like, you dirty chick. Like, oh, you spit your margarita at him. Nasty.
Pretty much. This episode was so fucking good, though.
Oh, it was crazy. I'm trying to remember. Oh, okay. Yeah, I remember this one. All right. This is where we get to Ben. This is still the same night. Ben's at home, laying in bed. And this, like, flash of light flickers over by his fridge in his apartment. It's literally just like almost a bright flash.
Yep.
Almost like alien-like shit. Creep fuck out of me.
I was waiting for the jump scare. I was like, something's just gonna, like, fucking pop up and make me scream.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, where is it? Where is it? But legit, for a quick second, I thought we was gonna get some George.
I didn't know what we was gonna get. I was scared. And then, like, you see in his peripheral, he keeps seeing, like, these weird
Yeah, you
things.
noticed that? Like, something always was either walking by or
like here, you
popping
can't
up.
really
or...
see it, but back here is the little demon. You can see it better when it's, like, playing. But yeah, his
But
peripheral.
that demon looks different from the thing with the big brain on its head.
No, it's the same one.
But where's the big red thing that was on top of his head?
Hang on, we'll get to the image. So he reaches out and, like, touches his claw and realizes he's like, oh shit, this is real. What the fuck? And that's the thing on top of his head. See, look at it like this, Dana.
I thought it was a different demon for a second because I was like, wouldn't we have seen the bright red?
This wasn't all. It was cut off like this in the trailer. It didn't show the whole him fully, like, blah, 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 blah. They cut that little top part off. I'll get a side by side for the next episode so we can compare them.
Okay.
I mean, not for the next episode, the next stream. Sorry. Misspoke. You see, this is like the brain right here. You see it? It's kind of like the brains was right there. There's the fishbowl.
Yes.
Oh, creepy. But he does, guys. This is what hit. I'm pretty sure this has to do with that light beam that hit his ass, a gold beam. And this is thing. And he even asks, he's like, why can't I, like, see you? And he says, because you don't believe in me. And he says, I don't believe in things I can't see. He says, close your eyes. And this thing just, like, roar, like, flexes behind him and shit. It was super creepy. It's a scary demon dude. And long claws, Data. I wonder if this thing that clawed up the hole is what came out.
Possibly. I was thinking that.
Then we get back to Kristen. And guys, let us know what you think about too. If you think this is the monster, he got claws. Where was the claws at? Wait, I gotta go back one more. I'll get a better image of them. I'll definitely get them claws a little more pronounced because he had some super claws, a little dark too. I'm gonna lighten some of these up. Let us know if this came out the hole, if it was the centipede looking thing coming out the hole. All kinds of creatures could possibly have come out that hole.
Yep, that hole was pretty big. Could have sent, a lot of demons up to New York.
Between that and the black hole they're creating, I don't know, man. Getting real in 38 days.
I know. Shit's gonna hit the fan. It's gonna hit the fan.
I know, man. And then Kristen finally confronts Andy about what he said to David, and he's like, "No, you did this," and she's like, "No, it's not about me. It's about you. You've been gone, and now you want to blame me. Get your shit together. Ship up or ship out, mate."
Yep.
And she literally told me that, and I was just like, "Damn, chick. No, you kiss it." Oh, because Andy did. He legit said he was like, "Did you have sex with him?" She's like, "No." "Did you kiss him?" And she didn't even really hesitate this time. Like before she did when they did the counseling. This time she was like, "No, absolutely not." And I was like, oh, "Shit, you lied."
Right, you liar.
And to be fair, Andy don't know this. This is Leland doing this, but she is still bad. All kind of bad folks in this show. She wrong, and she need to go ahead and tell Andy when he asked.
Hence why it's evil.
You should go ahead and tell him. But they did have a pact, though. Remember, he did do the whole, you write it down, throw it in the fire, we don't talk about it again. That was his rule, not hers. That was Andy's rule. So, more Leland talking with Andy than that is Andy talking, I think. But, Kristen, you still wrong, girl. You should have told it.
Yes, I agree.
There's a lot of confusion here. A lot of different levels of emotion and stuff going on. And so we get back, and this is interesting. So they're basically the next day checking out Ben. He's like, "Y'all just gonna stare at me all day?" Like, yeah, pretty much. We don't know what happened to you, bro. It's pretty scary.
Yep. And I love how the little demon,
yeah,
little drawing is right next to him on the elevator.
Now it's with Ben. Oh, he got a little demon with him. Sit on his shoulder, on his back.
The devil's on your shoulder.
This is so funny. And this is the end of the episode. Basically, they get back there and they're gonna, I guess, do some more investigating. But as soon as they get there, they're like, "Yo, that janitor dude, we know y'all talked to him, and he's totally told us that he made up the whole story. He told y'all he's ready to confess that he was, doing it for blackmail for money. But something tells me they lying about that. I don't think that man lying about what he saw.
I don't either.
That's why I don't trust this guy here. He totally up no good, Dana.
Yep. No good. You no good.
Mm-hmm. And they find him on the cameras at B32. He's all praying on each one of these little sections here till he starts to freak out a little bit, and you can't hear what he's saying. They don't show the sound, but he's got something in his hand, Dana. And at first you could see it's almost like a red cord.
I thought it was his rosary because he was always fucking carrying that rosary and grabbing. And I
wondered if it was that or a key, because then it shines. So I thought it was either the rosary or a key, but I couldn't tell. So it could be the rosary. So he did have a rosary in his hand. So he still got it. You can see it almost shine on the camera. Before he's up where the hole's at. This is where that hole is. And the camera's fixed, so it can't zoom in, zoom out, or move or nothing like that. But dude almost seems like he's getting pulled, like he's trying to pull away and something's pulling him back before he disappears. And they're like, "All right, let's go down to B33. Let's see what's up." Y'all wait till dude's dead. We can find out what happened.
Yup.
little buckets there, little cleaning buckets, and supplies, and peep it over here. And claw marks that weren't there before are now here. Claw marks. We'll peep them a little better in a second. And David peeps them. David's like, dude, done fell down this hole, and they's calling out to him. You hear all kind of creepy sounds.
And he's like, that hole is really deep. He could be really far. I'm like, no shit, dude. No fucking shit.
Yep, he's not true worried. He's acting like he's worried, but he knows they done messed up. Oh, she's over here trying to do whole Father, Son, the Holy Ghost thing. And I'm like, well, y'all know y'all done slit this man. Y'all done killed this man. Trying to pretend. And there's claw marks that we saw in the trailer. This is where they are. And right, the janitor, one of the workers got pulled down inside of the tunnel here.
That's how I took it.
Dude got pulled down, but it was not a werewolf. Wasn't a boar.
Not too big.
It was something else. And I don't know if that little bug was something that comes up and cleans up the body parts that are left over, and this bigger demon actually takes you. Like scavenger bugs kind of thing. But that was creepy.
It was, and then when it had the fucking headed, the human head, I was like, what the fuck?
It was still chewing on that thing, and I'm like, okay.
First,
I thought the head was attached to it. Like she had turned into this thing, and then I realized, no, it's still munching on it. And I was like, ugh, disturbing.
It was having a snack. It was hungry. It needed a little nosh.
A little bit, a little tiny head.
He doesn't like the lox and bagels in New York, so he needed a different little nosh.
I know, right? Oh my goodness. And they come back again. We got to report our Scooby-Doo findings to the church, and we get the other guy, he's there too. And David's basically saying, either it could be A or it could be B. And that is where we get to David bringing up the Schroeder's cat and saying either he committed suicide or something drug him in. It's both, because we don't know. And this is, again, this guy knows all about science. So I find it real interesting how the church does have these people who are very much so aware of the science field and not just aware of it, but understand it. So they're making sure they cover all bases when it comes to anything that is brought up against the church. Or
gotta
even
cover
just
their ass.
Them trying to figure out the prophecies and stuff. That as well. So yeah, they're smart people going on in the background there. And then this was the best of the ending, Dana. When, look, Kristen's totally trying to figure out why Ben was freaking out about the 38 days to woe, about the collider being launched in 38 days. But Ben's worried about the mosquito net, and he's totally like, you got mosquitoes?
That was great. He was like, you got mosquitoes. Yes, a really big one, Ben.
Mm-hmm.
A really
every night.
Fucking big one.
It was so funny though. And then she's like, oh right, the 38 days. He's like, yeah, I kind of had a dream or a vision, and he's explaining how he saw this angel telling him about, basically woe to Babylon, 38 days. And she's like, oh, how a baby will be born. She's like, oh, it's so funny. Just so happens I'm having a baby born in 38 days.
I'm having a son. I'm having a son.
And she's just this.
They both look at her and they're just like, what? Say that again? Huh?
I know, right? And here it is. I took this screenshot. This was during the flash when Ben got hit with the ray. This is one of the images. I swear to God, when I first saw it, I'm like, they done pull Game of Thrones into this bitch.
Oh, yeah. It even has the braids like she had it.
So, is this legit bringing portals from all over the fucking place? That would be crazy.
Are we about to bring in the Mother of Dragons?
I don't know, but I swear, or is this like the mother Lilith?
Oh.
Because we know that Kristen's supposed to be the mother of the Antichrist. Is this one of her daughters? Is this her? Is this someone else? I don't know.
Too many questions. Too many questions.
But it was just such a good episode. And I'm getting ready to play the video that actually I kind of have it where it slows some of that down.
Nice.
And I want to make sure I played it at the end just in case, because it's like a minute, 20 seconds, just in case we get any problems with how much I played on it. If we get, time to close down, it's okay, because we'll be getting ready to close down in a few minutes after that anyways.
Yep. Just in
But-
case YouTube decides to yell at us.
But yeah, guys, this episode, honestly, it makes me really excited to see what's going to happen next. And I want to know what all you guys are definitely thinking about this episode. But let me show you guys this real quick. And then, I want to hear what everybody else thinks, for sure.
Let's go.
Do you ever wonder why the omen skipped the infancy? Because that's the real horror.
I believe in what I can see.
Then close your eyes.
Good job. You just fucked yourself more than you know.
So yes, lots of little imagery. I slowed that like half a second down to see all those different pictures. But I'm going to clip it out more and actually get that just itself. I try to do all this like an hour before we went live. And oh yeah, I mean, this was a good episode, dude. And for real, when Ben gets hit with that beam, slow mo it down as much as you can. I'm gonna get all the images from it, but I don't know if it's a good handful, 6 or so there. That just and when I mean like half a second, I mean boom, it hits it. You don't even see it really on screen. You see like a vague looking flash. But it's so quick, and they get and I don't even know what those images, like there were so many images. Some of those we saw in the trailer, so we know that's where they came from.
Yes.
The hell are the rest of those, Dana?
I know, new fucking images.
It is like
shit.
And it made me think, okay, he's in this thing, it has to do with black holes, and it's almost like a portal, and he got hit with this. These images don't even look of like this world. They look of like other worlds or some shit.
No, it does. Like so much. I gotta watch this episode again.
Oh yeah. And then, like I said, next Monday night, I'm gonna try to for sure stream a night stream with you guys. So I will have some more better images, and that way everybody has a really good chance to kind of watch it. You guys let me know what you think is going to happen going forward, what you guys thought about the episode, all that kind of stuff. So we're definitely going to have another chance to really look at this episode. But yeah, Buddha, dude, check it out. Go watch it 5 times. Really look at it, because there's so many little things. I still like. I was going to work on the other outro. I got to go look and see what that those letters are, and figure out what that word is on the hydrogen collider. Because I want to know what it says, Dana. Like I honestly, I didn't peep it until I was doing the screenshots, and I was like, wait a minute. I was like, damn it, I don't have time. I was like, okay, after soon as stream ends, I'm got to pull out the little codex thing they gave us with all the letters and the symbols. And I got to figure out what that says. Like, I'm itching to figure out what it says because I want to know, like, right now. So let me see. I wonder if I have that. I'll pull up both because I can't. It's hard to see. I want to get a better screenshot to make sure I got all the symbols right. But man, guys, such a good episode. Oh man, I'm so excited, Dana. I mean, they gave us so much already in the first episode that was so hard to even like fully absorb. I don't know, man. This is gonna be good. And then to know that they are gonna give us, I mean, I'm assuming they're gonna give us the birth for sure this season. We're gonna find out. Is there gonna be like another sinkhole? Because we know they're talking about that, and then we saw the vision that David has of people in some sort of disaster. And I know you mentioned it was similar to the disaster they already had in the building collapse.
Yep.
It was so much. There's so much in this episode. And I'm trying to remember everything now. And of course, I know it's hard. It literally, guys, season 4, episode 1, How to Split an Atom. Go check it out on Paramount Plus. I don't know if it's on Netflix yet. I will have to go check that out. I know they do have some seasons on Netflix. I do not remember if they have them all on there yet. But definitely go check this one out. Let's see what Buddha Cafe is saying. With season 4, do you think they are getting darker? Absolutely. Just how they're showing like Kristen's sort of like facial expressions in this episode. How sort of, I don't say dark, but it's this creepy dark. Almost like the Joker kind of dark. That happy laugh with that sinister sort of evil like behind the mask. And it's so creepy. The monsters that they already showed us in the first episode are super like something out of your, like the centipede was something out of your nightmares, to be fair, with the head in its mouth coming out of this huge gaping hole that has the sounds of people screaming like they're in hell. I want to try to remember how like the being that got hit on Ben and all the images they gave us there, the monster they gave us with him, sort of as if it's, and he's actually talking to this monster and it's even telling him like, you don't believe enough yet. Once you believe, and we already know that was another theme they touched on with David, is closer you are to God, the closer you are to seeing the evil, and the more it can hurt you. And so does that mean that Ben is now being tipped back over to maybe possibly believing in God in some way or in religion, and where we got Kristen tipping back to fully it has to be explained or it doesn't exist. Oh, there's so much, Dana. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, I was just gonna say the same thing. Like, we have so much to absorb in this one first episode, and like I'm ready for the next one and the next one and just all of them. But yes, I agree that I think it's getting darker, and we're gonna see a lot more of the darker side. So I can't wait to see what they're gonna do with Leland.
Oh yeah. Absolutely. But it says there is only 2 seasons on Netflix, so they do have the first 2 seasons up on Netflix, but I know all of it should be on Paramount Plus. So go check that out, guys. If you don't have Paramount Plus, it is worth it for Evil. I think so.
So do I.
So good. I'm so happy that they're going to at least let them finish this out. I'm a little disappointed that they don't get to finish out the way they wanted to. But this was it was such a good episode. It was like literally moment to moment, right? Like it wasn't like too much of a dead moment throughout the episode, or just like a kind of, there wasn't even a lot of just like BS talking, like filler.
Yes.
It's like they took each moment and really packed as much as they could into it. It's like, okay, guys, we're going to have to make this the last season. We are going to make this the best last season that we can. And like I said, if they keep this pace, they keep it like they did in episode 1 throughout the season, honestly, I'm going to be excited to see how it ends. I was scared when they told us that we were only going to get this as the last season. Yeah, we're getting a few extras, so I think we're at like 13, 14 episodes total, somewhere around there. but I was worried that it wasn't like, how are you gonna keep that? How are you gonna get the pace right? Because you already kind of filmed and then you're adding stuff. But this was good. It really was. It kept me like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Andy's a sleeper agent. Oh no! And then they used the little melody from the Feliz Navidad Chihuahua that he has in the drawer, and I was just like, no, how like it was so funny. Like every little moment, they gave you still the kids, right? But they found a way to tone it down so the kids aren't doing all the blah 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 blah, blah, you know. And but the kids are still very much so part of it. They found a way to kind of like make sure that all of the characters that we left off with are still focused on. Even Kurt, even though Kurt was only there for a second, they didn't forget about Kurt to make sure that everybody's reminded of where the pieces are, where we left off, what's coming, making sure you're aware. Even the new Monsignor, I believe he said something to the effect he's just there temporarily until we get someone else. So I wonder if the guy that we see in the trailer, the other priest, if he's going to be taking that role, the other black priest that we saw in the trailer.
Oh yeah, I wonder. I have no idea. But you know, it's just like I love the mystery box feel to this, that we don't know how they're going to close it out. We don't know what we're going to get next. Like all these moving pieces and parts, new demons. What happened to the old demons? Now we got an Antichrist. Like it's just filled with goodness.
Mm-hmm. It really was. Like I say, guys, if you haven't watched this episode yet, go check it out. Catch up if you haven't watched the other seasons, because this season feels like it is going to be awesome. I know there are some things about it that, especially season 2, that were a little off-putting. And sort of like, kind of like, I hope it doesn't go down this way or that way. So far, this season feels like they are going straight back to the whole science versus religion, really teetering on, is there even a difference? Like really making you think who is really of God, who is really of science, and even is the church, is it more science than it is God? You know, or supernatural. So it's a really kind of like a mind fuck watching this, even this first episode. What else is he going to build? Because we still don't know where Andy's going to end up. We know he ends up kind of somewhere half crazy in a bathtub with a cell phone. Whose bathtub is it? Is this going to be this room he's building in? You know, is they're going to rechange it? And it's going to be like his man cave, or is it going to be a new bathroom? What is Kristen going to do about the baby? Is she going to be the midwife? Is she going to be the one to deliver the baby because she was so connected to the other mother that she thought was having her child? Oh man, guys, so many questions out there. Again, let us know in the comments, everywhere, guys. And again, we will be back next Monday, this following Monday. I'm going to go ahead and schedule it, I think, for Monday, 9 Central, 10 Eastern. We might even go a little bit earlier because it is summertime, guys. See, I'm still trying to even get off the school schedule. Oh, we actually could go earlier, guys. That too. I didn't even think about that. If you guys want an earlier time, that's also something we can look into. But I'll schedule it. Yeah, we'll schedule it for an hour early than normal. So we'll schedule Monday night at 9 Eastern, so that we make sure we get everybody in and hear what you guys have to say about this episode.
I just can't wait. I can't wait.
Mm-hmm. I know, so they said, kids out of school, they're done. Summer break, guys, if it hasn't hit you yet, it should be hitting you soon. So for all of those out there who enjoy summer break, I just glad I don't have to wake up at 5 a.m. in the morning. Makes me happy. Now I get to do it's my choice. Now I'll just wake up at 5 a.m., Dana.
There you
I
go.
won't be forced to do it. It's different. It's different when you want to do it. But yeah, guys, this was awesome. But Dana, what was I know you still haven't absorbed it all, but just as like your first sort of look at it, what was your kind of like standout moment or favorite part sort of the episode?
My favorite part was when we got to see the demon with Ben. Like the big reveal of like the new demon that might be latched on to Ben. And I
Yeah.
love that little cat and mouse that we had for a few seconds. Like, did he see something? Is there something there? Oh, I saw something move. What was that? Like,
Mm-hmm.
I was just waiting for this, like, big
I thought I was
moment.
gonna yank his ass up for a second. I was
So
like,
did I.
oh. I was
So
like,
did I. I so thought he was going to get yanked up. But, like, I saw where they were going to go with this season, and I got excited. Like, I was like,
yes.
this is going to be so fun. And I just can't wait to see how they close it out and what they do. And so, but I also love the new little priest. Like, I don't
Mhm.
believe in demons.
I
I
know.
don't
He's
believe
like
in
one of
any of
my
this.
favorite parts of this whole episode. He even tells them, if you choose this mission.
Yep,
It's
he's
like the
like,
Mission Impossible reference, and they're looking at him.
you don't get the reference? You
That was, I
know?
almost want to say that's my favorite part of the episode just because it was so funny.
So it was an overall good start to the final season.
Hmm.
What about you?
Next to our good Monsignor comedian that we have, he's my favorite character, I would say now, or out of on this episode, because he's pretty funny the whole way through. Like every time you go to him, he's just got this way of like, it's just like he's got no worries, no cares, and he's just like, I don't know. The church told me I got to do this for now. I don't believe in this stuff, but duty's duty.
Yep,
How you
it's my
guys do it?
job.
You don't get
It's
to
my
choose.
job.
But other than him, if I had to pick my favorite moments so far in this episode, and it is hard to pick, our book. Mostly because we get to see the book first for the first time. And I love the pop-up book. It just sets the mood and the vibe and kind of like the tone for the season.
Mm-hmm. Yes, our good little pop-up book. And I wonder how they're going to bring it into into their world.
Yes.
Because we've
Well, because
seen.
Kristen moved all the religious stuff out, right? And she's
Yep.
getting to How to Know. She gonna pick up this book from where is Cheryl gonna leave it somewhere. Kristen gonna pick it up. But see, that's how it gets in the house because it won't look like religion.
Oh, yeah. It'll be able to sneak its way in there.
Andy, maybe?
Possibly.
What do you guys think? Let us know. Let us know. And again, we were going to probably ask some of these same questions on Monday night because I'm still like literally like as we talk about it, I'm thinking of stuff. They're like, oh, could it be this? Like, because it's almost like they gave us 3 episodes in one. The way it felt, right? Like, 'cause I didn't feel cheated, even though it was still like an hour or 50 something minutes.
Yes.
Probably around 40 something without the intro, because it has like the first part kind of is the recap of what's happened and everything, and then of course you have the actual intro. So somewhere around 40 minutes or so of an episode was pretty packed.
It was a powerhouse episode. Like I didn't feel bored. I wasn't like, oh, why are they like nothing felt like filler. It felt like an overall just like great episode. And I love that they started off right where we left off. We didn't get any like jumble in the middle of a time jump, trying to have to go back, figure out what happened. Like they said, boom, here we go. Like, let's start it off.
Yeah, it was really good.
It was. So I give this episode like an 8 out of 10. It wasn't great, but it wasn't to where I was like, oh, this is going to be a shit season. So it's a solid 8 for me.
So, yeah, it was definitely a good 8. Oh, I will see. It might go up after we watch it, after I watch it again.
Yep, that's true too.
So I'll leave it at an 8 with you for now, and then I'll see.
Because it was like 1:30 in the morning when I sat down and tried to watch this. So I have to watch it again.
The Mystic says an episode is 42 minutes long. Yeah, that seems about right. 'Cause this one I think was a total altogether a little bit longer, but again, that's with all the credits and everything. So the actual episode is probably around like 42 minutes. That seems about right.
So I'm very happy with what we got. The wait was worth it.
Oh yeah. I slept through my alarm last night, Dana. After Dana's like, we're gonna take a nap last night, so I make sure I'm up at midnight. I slept through my alarm, but I did wake up at like 5 o'clock this morning, my natural alarm. And I immediately was like, I gotta watch this. So I caught a little after you did, but I was immediately watching, screenshotting, and just like so ready to get into this. So excited.
I am too. Like, we're gonna have fun with this season. We're gonna have so much fun.
Oh yeah. But again, guys, thank you all for hanging out with us today, this afternoon. I hope you are all having a wonderful afternoon. If you're on your lunch break, at home, hanging out, wherever you are today. It is, for me, it's summer vacation now, even though I don't go to school, but you got a kid, it feels like it for you sometimes.
Yep.
So I'm happy. It's Dana's birthday weekend, guys.
Yes.
So it is early weekend for us. We're celebrating. It's Thursday, but it's like Friday for us. So we're excited because we're gonna have some fun tonight with you guys on Dana's channel.
Yep.
Make sure I put your link in there again. If you guys have not subbed to Dana's, please do, because we are going to be streaming there this weekend as well as here. So make sure if you want to hang out with us and enjoy all the festivities, the link in here.
And you have to be subscribed to join the giveaway. So
that's right. They just got a giveaway, and let me get the Discord link so you guys Data can let's see, where did you put the
I put it in Jeremy's live stream announcements.
I didn't grab the pictures. I meant to grab those. Hang on, let me see if I
think I messaged them to you directly too in our DM.
Okay, because I'll try to grab them real quick so I can show you guys what that is. We'll just talk for a few more minutes while I get this link and get those pictures.
So we're gonna do
tell the people about all of the weekend's festivities.
Well, starting tonight, we're gonna do the official launch of the channel. So we're gonna have, I think Jeremy's gonna be with us, Ravener, Snuggy, some of the D&D players are gonna be with us, so you can meet them. We're gonna start playing on Saturday. I have some people who are just gonna pop in, say hello, what's up. We're gonna have some drinks, do a giveaway, talk about possibly just gonna like bullshit it up and just have a really good time tonight. But I picked out some more little Comic-Con goodies that we're gonna give away. It's like a Batman mug, some mystery minis, another lanyard, and a Spider-Man pin. So Percy, I threw some Spider-Man stuff in there for you. And like a little Lego, something Lego. I forget what it is. And then tomorrow night, we're going to do a movie night. Scarlett's picked out a great movie. We're going to watch the Japanese version of The Ring, which in my opinion is way better than the American version. So I'm very excited for that. So we're going to have a movie night. And then Saturday, we are officially launching the D&D campaign. So it's going to be a lot of fun. And we're going to have, and I have some artists that we're going to display some artwork, and it's going to be a good time. And then you guys can see me attempt to possibly kill Scarlett and all the other players.
You said you weren't going to kill me, Dana. Y'all heard it. See, she lied. She changed the rules.
And then I know tonight Scarlett said she did a special intro for my birthday. So I can't wait to see it. And I can't wait. I can't wait. It's going to be a good time.
Tonight. So yeah, guys, you got to, what time again tonight? I know you
9:30 p.m. Eastern.
Because I got a special intro for her. It's going to be pretty nice, I think. I hope she enjoys. I know she will.
And Scarlett made me the best thumbnail for my birthday in the entire world. It's got my favorite killer clowns, my Ryuk, my Death Note. So thank you, Scarlett. I appreciate it. I love my thumbnail. I'm just going to save that image because I just love it.
Forever.
Yes.
Save memories forever.
Yes.
They last a lifetime.
We got to start scrapbooking our YouTube memories. So when we're old and senile, we can look back and remember our shenanigans.
I know, right? I'm almost there, guys. Apologies. There's a few images. I'm almost there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I got like 3 more to go.
Yeah, so it's gonna be fun. And I think we're gonna do your wheel spin giveaway because that was I like that. I
Yeah, we're
like
gonna do
doing
like
little
we
wheel
did,
spin.
for the evil giveaway. We're gonna do the little raffle thingy.
So that's why
That-
you got to be subscribed, and then you put in the little hashtag, and you might be able to win some goodies. And
Yeah,
it's
I don't
not
know
going
what
to be the
I don't
last
even know what
giveaway we.
hashtag we're gonna do this tonight.
We'll
Did
figure
we?
something out, but it's not going to be the last giveaway we do. We're going to do another giveaway on Scarlett's channel and for Evil, and so we're going to have some fun. I'm going to even talk to Jeremy. We might have some stuff that we could do a giveaway for him on his channel. So we're going to have some fun in the future. So big things. So you got to be subscribed and be in the Discord to get all the information.
And I'm one click away, and then I just have to bring them up, guys. I'm almost there. Where is the folder? I just had it. Don't you play games with me? All right, there it is. And I think I got them all. And if I missed one, I will try
It's
to load it
fine.
up.
But if she did miss one, you could go into Jeremy's Discord. They're under the live stream announcements channel. So you can see the images for everything in there as well.
All right, here we got one set. We got some Star Wars bobblehead and some minifigure Marvel Studios Legos.
Yes.
Nice.
And again, it's a mystery mini. So I don't know exactly which one you'll get if you decide to open it. Or if you're a real collector and you don't like opening stuff, you could always keep it sealed. But yeah, that back image is you can get one of those.
Nice,
I know nothing about Star Wars, so please don't ask me what any of them are.
It's Chewbacca, I'm pretty sure.
I was just going to say that's about the only one I recognize.
Is it Stormtrooper? You know what? I'll stop my knowledge there before I know this dude, but I can't remember his name. I do remember him. And I'm pretty sure that's what's his name. Is that Han Solo?
Something like that. Crazy Matt will be so mad at us that we don't know this information.
I'm not saying the rest of them because if I'm wrong, I'm already getting. Oh, my knowledge has gone far enough.
Yep, that's it. That's about all I know.
And I don't see Princess Leia unless it's one of her. I just can't tell.
I don't see her either. So
say she's not there.
And then it's like a Lego mystery, another little minifigure. It could be one of those Marvel people.
The movie we're going to watch Friday night on my channel, and we're going to stream it in the Discord link that I put in here. This one, in Jeremy's Discord.
Yep. So you'll be able to watch the movie in Discord and then hear us just have fun and talk all types of stuff about it.
And I think I have that set for 6:30, 7:30 Eastern, I believe. Let me go double check. Yes, 7:30 tomorrow night. We will be watching Ring You.
Yes. I'm so excited. I'm glad you picked that movie.
Well, I was thinking about it, and I was thinking, well, it is your birthday weekend, so I'm going to do one I know you like, and then I know I haven't seen, and maybe some others haven't seen. And it seemed fitting. It was pretty good. It looked really creepy. I ain't gonna lie.
And it's going to be interesting because you'll see where America got it from, but you'll also see how our version totally didn't do it justice.
Oh, yeah. Ooh, look at this, guy. Got some Game of Thrones vinyl figures. Addition to...
Yeah, another mystery mini. So I don't know what's in the box.
Ooh, I want the dragon. Dang it. You guys are so lucky. Look, you get a chance at this awesome dragon. Oh my God, I'm jealous.
And there's a chance that there's a rare metallic one in there too.
Yes, this guy right here and this one right here, I guess. These guys are lucky. I'm so jelly. It's okay.
And the dragons are actually really valuable. I
imagine so. I want one.
If you
they're already valuable.
Dragons, I think they're almost like $50.
Jesus Christ. That is the most coolest thing ever. Or just add that dude right there too. The little walker dude's cool. Want him. Want one of these.
Yep. So I threw that in there because I knew Jeremy was going to be on with us tonight, and I figured you'd get a kick out of that.
Dude, I cannot wait to see who gets this dragon. To me, this is. I know you're saying the Batman thing is supposed to be like the big ticket item, but for me, this would be if I was gonna get to play. This would be my big ticket item. Oh my god, you guys, y'all were. Oh my god, this is so cool. Sorry. All right. I'm sitting here like I want it. I know I'm not gonna get it, but guys, y'all were so lucky. Oh, look at all these different characters you could possibly get there. I'm sure some of these other characters too are awesome as well. I just love dragons.
Yep. You got Hodor. You got the Hound. You got. I think that's Sansa at the top right. You could get friggin' Khaleesi, Grey Worm. It's a nice little variety of what you could possibly get in there.
Is that supposed to be what's his name? Littlefoot?
Littlefinger, yes.
Littlefinger. I called him Littlefoot. My bad. Littlefinger.
Yes. And then I think Oberyn Martell is next to him.
He looks. He's actually. I want him just because he looks ridiculous.
So it's gonna be fun. We're gonna have some fun tonight.
Ooh, there you go. There you go. Got some Spider-Man pin.
Yeah, some Marvel lanyard and a Spider-Man pin.
Look like got Batman symbols on there.
I think it's Marvel in the
lanyard.
Is it
Marvel? Okay.
Yeah.
I couldn't tell from here. Oh, okay. Now I see it. Let me do it this way real quick. Wait, one more time. All right, I'll get it at some point. I gotta get it the right way. Where is it? That way. That kind of made me think it was Batman because I thought it was a bat, but it's actually eyes. I think it's a mask.
Yes.
It's like the face. All right. Well, I tried. I didn't get it right. That's okay.
Yep. So it's got some Marvel, got some Star Wars, Game of Thrones, and something from, I believe it's Robert Pattinson's Batman. Because I don't remember which Batman it came from, but this was my favorite, the little Tokidoki notebook. It's just a little notebook by Tokidoki. I love Tokidoki.
Oh, it's so cute. It got soda and it's popcorn.
Yep. It was really, really cute. And inside, like, blank pages, so you can keep your little notes in there. But it's cute. I love Tokidoki.
That is cute.
Isn't it? It's just so cute.
You got a nice little notebook, guys. You can write in. You got a soda. He's cute.
Yep.
Or she. I don't know. Look.
We don't know.
Look, now this is the only part that concerns me, Dana. Why you got a Grim Reaper face on this popcorn? We're like a skull. What's up with that?
They threw that. I didn't even notice that.
Look, I don't see nothing like that nowhere else.
Yep.
Hey, Bitey. What is up, friend? Happy birthday, Dana Marie.
Thank you, Bitey. Don't forget to come tonight and hang out and join the giveaway. But you have to just make sure with the missus.
Mm-hmm. Like, she might like this, Bitey. Like, let her have the notebook. It's a pretty notebook. Except, I don't know what's up with this one piece of popcorn. It's like a skull head. And is that like legit? Is that like a Easter egg thing in there? Because I don't see no more like that.
Possibly. It's a weird looking piece of popcorn. And it's the only piece of popcorn that's got teeth.
And look, it's got like this heart and bones. And wait, what's up with this dude? Hang on. What happened to this guy? Oh, wait, that's just because of the bottle cap. Okay. And it's the extra little line showing the bottle cap's motion. I thought something happened to this dude's eye. That freaked me out. All right, well, I don't see no more other scully head piece of popcorn. So this one right here is questionable, guys. Don't eat that piece of popcorn.
Might give you a tummy ache.
Got a little nose. Or is that supposed to be his mouth? And they just kind of messed up right here.
I don't know, but that looks like a fucking skull to me.
Oh, somebody will be there.
Nice. Yay.
What else we got, guys? What else does she got for us? Again, this is one of the items for the giveaway on Dana's channel tonight. There is her link, and it should be in the description as well.
Yep. And then I think all the boys are going to go crazy for that Batman cup.
This thing here?
Yep.
It's glass.
Yeah, it's like a real glass cup. And I forget what year Pattinson's Batman came out, but like the evil thing, you got it when you sat for the panel.
Oh, nice, Dana. Girl, you got all kind of nice stuff. This is awesome.
Yeah.
I like the Batman too. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. This if I was in the chat, I would be digging this. All like half of this stuff for sure.
So
I'd be like, I want it.
It's heavy and it's diesel and it's a legit friggin' cup.
Dude, that is awesome, Dana. Honestly, guys, y'all are just giving away on her birthday. That if she's so happy, was hanging and celebrate with you guys, she can give away some stuff for you guys on her birthday.
Yes. And the people who won from our last Evil giveaway, I'm just going to wait for the giveaway tonight, and then I'm going to send out everything all at once. So if you won something in the Evil giveaway, it'll get sent. I know Buddha sent me his address. I just have to get Percy's address. Kate's going to give me hers, and then everything. And I'm going to say the same thing I did the last time. If we're doing something international, you just have to take into consideration, I'm going to need information, and your information will be safe with me. Everybody can trust me, but I will need a real name, a real phone number, a real email. Otherwise, there's a chance it could get stuck in customs, which unfortunately happened to something for someone who I tried to send to Spain, who won in Jeremy's giveaway. And now it's just because they didn't give me the real name and I had to put their screen name on it, and it got held up in customs, and it's probably still there to this day.
I'm sorry. Bitey says, yeah, guys, so if you do want to participate, make sure that if you are overseas or anything, to consider that so that way Dana can get your item to you.
Oh, I should do a Susie sauce giveaway?
Yeah.
You just gotta wait. My tomatoes haven't grown yet, so we won't be able to do a Susie sauce giveaway until the fall. I need my tomatoes to grow first.
We could call it a red sauce giveaway.
We sure can. Oh, my mom would get such a kick out of that.
All right. Well, all I have to do is change the thumbnail slightly. We'll see if I get that done before tonight. Change it to
my
the red
mom
sauce
would
giveaway.
Get such a fucking kick out of that.
Oh, buddy, I might actually put that on the thumbnail. I add that too. We'll see if I can get to it tonight because that's funny. We could change it. We could put it in the title and stuff. That'd be funny.
Oh my god, my mom will die. That's hilarious.
Oh, that is so good, Bitey. That's funny. Oh my gosh, guys.
I love how your brain works, Bitey.
That was awesome. It's perfect.
And we got to do a little old Italian lady in an apron on the thumbnail.
Oh gosh, that is
with her wooden spoon.
Again, guys, this is what we have for that Dana has for the giveaway tonight on her channel. Make sure you are subbed to Dana. And there we have the Star Wars and Lego little mini mystery figurines. We got a Game of Thrones one. We got a pen and some lanyards, some Marvel stuff. Little Spider-Man. Get the Tokidoki popcorn notepad with a possible questionable piece of corn there, popcorn.
With that questionable popcorn.
It's a death book. The death book. Death
there
notebook
you go.
Right there. It's the death notebook, guys. See? It's behind the layers. Look, see, there's behind the layers. You see more popcorn.
That's funny that you spotted that. I didn't even see that.
Well, my eyes is open right now because I was doing all that stuff for Evil, so I've been like looking at screenshots.
That just popped out to you, huh?
It just popped out to me. I don't know. And then she's got the Batman glass cup that she got while she was sitting with sitting in while they had a panel at Comic-Con.
Yep.
Awesome, guys. Let's check this stuff out. And again, we will be doing this tonight on Dana's channel for the launch of her channel and her birthday weekend. Oh, what time again? 7? No,
9:30 my time.
9:30 your time. Mine tomorrow is 7:30. Tomorrow
Yes.
night, 7:30, we're doing the movie night. And again, Saturday, 6:30 or 6?
Well, we will be going live for 7.
Going live at 7. That's right. We're meeting up at 6. See, we got a lot of time schedules going on. And I will eventually get it all together.
And then in the future, for the D&D, we will be playing Thursday nights and Saturdays. So you'll get to come watch the players, and it's going to be interactive. So I'm going to throw some things at you guys that the chat's going to choose, whether you have to go through a certain door, go down a certain path. So you got to be nice to the chat so that they do things good for you. So it's going to be a lot of fun.
Because I can't wait. Again, there is Dana's link one more time, guys, if you have not subbed. And also, what did I put? It's right under it. There it is. That is also the link to Jeremy's Discord, where we usually hang out at, and where you can find some of our updates and things that are going on. And this is where we will be streaming the movie through in Discord, and we will also we'll be here on stream, but we will not be playing it on stream. We'll play it through the Discord. So if you want to watch Ring You with us, make sure you are in the Discord tomorrow night, 7:30. We will probably start it at around 8. That way we make sure everybody has a chance to get in and hang out. I know we got to cut the cake before we watch the movie, sing a little happy birthday.
Yay.
You know, Bear's my girl here. I've got to get ready to run to the store, get drinks for tonight, and hope that we are still not too partied out tonight so that we can enjoy tomorrow night and Saturday night.
Yes. Yes.
But that will just about do it for us to get to that. I'm almost tongue-tied now, Dana. That will just about do it for us this afternoon, because we will be back tonight on Dana's channel, her launch. Woo! Birthday party. I gotta go get my drinks.
Birthday party, channel launch, D&D, movie night.
Oh my God! I want to find the mini margaritas, Dana. Oh. I still got to get it before this season's out. I will have to find a mini margarita put on camera somewhere.
She's from New York. So that means they sell them somewhere around here.
We've got
so
to
I should be able to find them.
We need to find the mini margaritas. Oh, if we could have found that for this weekend, that would have even been more perfect. Maybe, who knows? I will find some sort of margarita to drink on tonight, although I don't usually like them. Like, the ones in the cans and stuff are horrible. But if I could find a mini one, maybe I'll drink one tonight in honor of you and Evil.
There we go. We get to channel our inner Kristen tonight.
Oh, God. Not too far, though.
I know. Not too much, but
I'm not going to find no Catholic priest tonight, Dana. Sorry.
Just a little, just tap into our madness a little bit.
They're right. It's said we're not going to church tonight. No danger of Catholic priests.
Nope.
Hopefully we're not splitting atoms. I don't know what's going to happen.
Shit, chasing werewolves, witches, fucking everything.
Yeah, boars. I don't even know, man. There's so much in this season. Oh my gosh. Oh man. But yeah, guys, again, thank you all for joining us, and thank you, Miss Dana, as always, for hanging with me, my bestie.
Of course, thank you for having me, and I can't wait to party with you this weekend and have some fun.
Oh yeah, we're gonna have fun. Can't wait to see you all you guys there with us. Have some fun with us, hanging out.
Yes. And I will put the link again in Jeremy's Discord tonight, a couple of hours before we go live, just to remind everybody. So if you need to find the link or anything like that, I'm gonna put it and post it in Jeremy's Discord.
Awesome. And we will see you guys later, as Spidey says. Peace, guys. See you tonight for some drinks and some partying.
Bye.
When it's your turn to do an old-timey narration, there are a few things that all boys and girls should consider. Do you know how to properly use a mid-Atlantic accent? Have you ever tried Carter's Little Liver Pills? Do you know how to properly use the phrases gosh, golly, gee whiz, or and how? Have you ever watched Little Orphan Annie, taken a wooden nickel for something, drank Pepsi Cola, smoked a Winston cigarette, or tried